Alright, I must admit, it's freaking been a while. Well, really, since I've done any kind of overhead press, shoulder press, whatever you want to call it, but especially since I've used a Smith machine. I don't know, man, it just felt right for me to use a Smith machine today. So, I didn't want to really have to worry about the stability. I just wanted to get in here and I'll probably do like I did yesterday, actually. I'll probably just do 3 sets. Normally on like a lot of my pressing or my compound lifts, or just generally like the first exercise of a workout, a lot of times I'll push it to like 4 or 5 sets, sometimes more. But yesterday I did this thing where I only did 3 exercises to start with the dumbbell incline bench press, and that kind of afforded me to be able to throw in an extra chest exercise in the workout at the end, which normally, again, I wouldn't be able to if I did 5 sets of the first exercise. So it was nice. I got an extra exercise in there, a little more variety. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing today with this shoulder press. I'll do this for a couple reps as a warm up, and then, like I said, it's been a while, so I don't know exactly what weight I'm gonna work with today, but nonetheless, the first set will be heavy, and then just like everything else, I'll back down in weight, maybe back down to this, and do a couple sets, and then we'll move on, man. I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much because honestly, I'm pretty excited to do this. Like I said, it's been a long while since I've used a Smith machine for shoulder press. The last couple of times I've done it, it's been free weight. So, I'm excited. I'm ready to. Honestly, I'm just ready to get into this first set. So let's keep warming up. I gotta remember to breathe. I was holding my breath a little bit there. And on that last rep, I got a little lightheaded. I've been bad about that for the past couple of weeks for some reason. I won't say I'm getting sloppy, but little minor details like that I know better not to do or to do. I've kind of been off my game a little bit. But that's really when the risk for injury or just having bad workouts, you know what I mean, really increases. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I shouldn't have to say that. So I'm gonna have to I don't know, man, just be better about that. But that actually felt pretty fucking light. So I still don't know what I want to work with though. Let me just throw a 25 on. What would that be in total amount of weight? Well, I might have to do the math off camera with my calculator. It's a little easier. But I believe that's like it's over 225. How much over, I don't know. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I might throw a 25 on each side. Well, for sure throw a 25 on each side, but I might add even a little bit more. We'll see. I don't know yet. All right, so I figured the math on my handy dandy calculator, and I did throw an extra 5 on each side as well. So this has me at 250. Honestly, the amount of reps I get here is really, I don't even have a fucking clue, honestly. So whatever I can get, it's just a heavy set. That's all I know. So I mean, obviously, I have a hunch that I'll be around the 5 rep range, whether it's one more, one less, around there. Um, I mean, let's just do it. Uh, All right, for a very brief moment, I thought I had 7 in me, and then obviously these guys could see that 6th rep kind of put me in my place. 7 was not going to happen. But around like the 4th rep, I was like, man, I might be able to get 7 here. And then yeah, I just kind of hit that wall. Could be because I don't do this a lot anymore. Any kind of shoulder press, I really don't do at all. So I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses. I just I didn't get 7. It is what it is. But I got 6, which is one more than what I was kind of hoping for with 250. That's pretty good. It actually, I'll be honest, it actually felt pretty light. Like it wasn't, like sometimes you unrack some weight, and as soon as you unrack it, you can kind of feel and tell. You're just like, oh man, this is gonna be freaking heavy. This is gonna be a hell of a set. Well, when I unracked this, it actually felt surprisingly pretty light. So, um, if that makes sense. I mean, usually a 6 rep set is usually something heavy, but I'm used to heavier, lower reps than that. So it was a light 6 reps, if that makes sense. Um, it honestly kind of has me wanting to do that again, just because I don't do shoulders a lot. You know what I mean? I might push us to 2 sets here with 250 pounds, and then maybe just do one back down set. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Because again, it didn't really feel that heavy. It wasn't like overwhelming, to where I was like, do I just feel like one set is enough? So I think I'm gonna do it again. All right. I mean, what can I say? That actually felt pretty easy, felt comfortable. Again, it felt easy for a 6 rep set. Um, I guess I could say I was almost expecting it to be a little more difficult than that. But again, it just felt pretty good. So I'm just going to back down to 2 plates on the side, probably only rest like a minute, and I'll jump into a 3rd set. But I will say, I don't know if you guys can see me. Before I do these sets, I kind of, get my hands where I want them. I pull myself up, and I have my ass as tight as I can get it against the pad here. And then I also am like driving my shoulder blades down and together. Almost like pretty much like when you're bench pressing. I see some people in here when they're doing, well, not only bench press, but when they're doing shoulders, they don't get their shoulder blades retracted like they should. But again, it's just like a bench press. You really need to get them back and down. One, to be safe, but then 2, you get so much more stretch on your shoulders when you do that, rather than if you're hunched over and you're pressing like this. But if you arch all that back and pull your shoulder blades together, I mean, I can just feel the difference without weight on how much more of a stretch I get. So it's very important to do that. Again, like I said with bench press, you don't have to do it exactly like me, but whatever you got to do to kind of get yourself in that optimal position, do it. Because if you don't, again, one, you're increasing your risk for injury, but then 2, you very well probably leaving some gains left on the table if you're not getting your shoulder blades back and down. So do whatever you got to do to get yourself in that position, and you'll be better off. Trust me. But anyways, let's strip some plates off, and then we'll do this next set. I probably won't even stop the video. We'll go right into it. Oh boy. Yeah, that's good shit. That's some good sets. Let's let's move on to some back. It is obviously I just said it. It's gonna be a shoulder and back day. So let me figure out what I want to do next, and we'll get going on it. Well, I tried to get this set up to where, well, I'm sure a lot of you have seen. I've seen this video clip of Jeff Nippard demonstrating this pretty cool variation of a one arm. I mean, maybe call it a one arm lat pull down or one arm. It would be one arm lat pull down, and it's kind of to where he's sitting to the side and he's starting from this position, which is getting so much more of a stretch, and then you just pull it down. Uh, I really wanted to try it because that extra stretch that you get, but I couldn't I don't know, I couldn't get it set up the way I wanted to. So maybe I can, when I'm out of the gym, I can kind of try to think of a better way to do it. But yeah, I just couldn't get it set up right. So we're just gonna settle for some one arm, still the same thing, a one arm lat pull down, but I'm just gonna be sitting directly facing it. I might lean forward a little bit, and I mean, pretty simple after that, just pull it down. So yeah, I mean, that kind of sucks. I really wanted to try that variation. Like I said, I'll try to think of a better way to, maybe on the cables right across from this would be a better way to do it. I'll try it later at a later time though. Let's just get this first set going. I don't know if I like the way that felt. Really. Hmm. I mean, it's been a while since I've done this. I don't know. Now that I'm kind of sitting here, I am starting to feel it in my lats. But like initially, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it very good. I don't like it when that shit happens, man. Well, let me wait it out a couple minutes, and I don't know if I don't feel like I'm getting what I want out of this. I'll just fucking move on to something else. I'm not gonna sit here and dick around and waste my time. But again, like I said, as I'm kind of sitting here, it is starting to feel better. Yeah, like I said, let me wait a minute or two, and then I'll decide. All right, I think I spoke too soon on the last set because that one was much different. Of course, I did increase the weight. I went one notch heavier. That first set wasn't super heavy. I'm not trying to kill myself on here or anything with how heavy I'm going, but if I could be around that 10 to 12 rep range, that's kind of my sweet spot with this. I think on that first set I was around 13 or 14. Don't hold me to that, but I think I was. So, yeah, I mean, that set felt way freaking better. Oh my God, yeah. That's why I like to kind of just sit, or I mean, you don't even have to sit, but basically, on what I'm trying to say is, I like to kind of just wait after a set before I really make a judgment call, you know. So that first set initially, and even like during the set itself, it just wasn't feeling great. Not that like I was hurting or like injury wise, nothing like that. It's just I wasn't feeling the pump or the stretch, the contraction, all of it. I just wasn't feeling it like I should. But on this set, way better. So let's just do one more. I'm considering just like, I don't know why, but it just feels like, again, it just feels right today. I'm considering doing one more each arm and then moving this bench out of the way, switching the handle real quick and doing a semi drop set, but I'll do it bilaterally with the same weight that I have it on now. Just to, I don't know, just to get a little bit better of a pump. So we'll see though. We'll kind of see how this next one goes before I mean, shit, who am I kidding? You guys already know I'm probably going to do it no matter what. Usually when I say I'm going to do a drop set, it's very rare that I don't hold myself to that. So chances are I'll probably do it. Now we're getting somewhere. Holy shit. Yeah, like in hindsight now I'm pretty much done other than this drop set. I'm very glad I didn't move on to something else. Oh, okay. Let's do this drop set real quick. Oh man, I gotta say now that's kind of all said and done. Like I'm singing a much different tune than what I was singing after that first set. That was fucking badass. I mean, no other way to put it. My lats. I guess that kind of burn where it actually almost hurts a little bit, you know? Not in a bad way, but holy shit. Okay. I gotta say, I want to try that again on another back day. That was a very nice little combination there, you know? I mean, anyways, let's move on to some shoulders. Probably, no, I think I'm gonna do some kind of dumbbell lateral raise, maybe even seated. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I settled for exactly what I was kind of leaning toward. So, yeah, we're just going to do some seated lateral raises. I'll put a slight bend in my arm. I did a couple, like 2 or 3 reps, a feel out set. I had the 50s here. I did them with that. And it actually, like I was trying to control it really good and, you know, all that good shit. And it actually felt a little light. But I want to try to restrain myself from going too heavy. If I was starting with this, you know, maybe I'd be a little more willing to kind of push the weight up a little bit. But since I'm already, I mean, what, 6 sets with a drop set in? I mean, nothing crazy. Don't get me wrong. I could definitely probably go up in weight if I wanted to, but I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. You know, the 50s. It felt good enough to where I could do that for maybe 12-ish reps. So I think it's pretty good weight. I might even do 4 sets here. Again, I'm hitting back twice a week, so my back training today is just, you know, try to get maybe 7 or 8 sets of back, just to get that little extra stimulus to try to, you know, improve my back. But I only hit shoulders once, so I want to make sure I do a little bit more shoulders today than back. So I might throw in 4 sets here, do another back, and then I might do another shoulder exercise, and then just be done there. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But I want to try to make sure that I'm leading as much as I can with my elbows, and then with 50 pound dumbbells, it's, you know, it's a little tougher to do what I'm about to say, but I want to also try to make sure the back of my hands, like I'm almost twisting up to really hit that hard to reach mid and rear delt. Again, a little easier said than done with 50-pound dumbbells, but basically what I might try to do is just do that for as many reps as I can. And then once I kind of hit that breaking point with that kind of form, I might switch to just your traditional bro reps. You know what I mean? Get a little swing in there, and, you know, the back of my hand might start to dip this way a little bit. We'll see. We'll just see how it feels. Let me just do a freaking set. All right. That actually played out pretty much how I wanted it to. I think I did 11 or 12. and then I got 3 or 4 more cheat reps in there. Oh, pretty good, man. Now, whether I can do that 3 more times, I mean, the reps are probably gonna, go down with each set. That's all right though. I gotta cut down on the chit chat here. Let's get 3 badass good sets here before I say anything else. Now, it's easier said than done. You guys know when I start talking, I can't shut my freaking lips. But let's try it. It's a good set when you're spitting all over yourself. I don't know if you guys seen that. On one of those reps, I fucking spit everywhere. Oh man. Okay. One more and then we'll move on to some back. Oh boy. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this. That my first set in comparison to this last 4th one was much better. So I don't want to push it any farther. We'll stop there and move on to some back. Okay. I am back to another exercise. Oh no, let me get down for a second. That I have not done. Actually, it's been for months. And I did. There was a time when I did it like 4 or 5 weeks straight, and it felt actually really, really good. And it's one of those things where it's like I don't really know why I stopped doing it, but I just did. But I kind of want to throw back in today, and just see how it feels. See if it feels as good as I remember, because I'm not sure. But I, I I like this exercise for back because it saves that elbow flexion. So like pretty much every back exercise, besides this and maybe a deadlift, but you're using a lot more muscles on deadlift as well. But pretty much all of them, you have that elbow flexion where you're rowing or you're pulling down. And my elbows just, I don't know, man. They've been, like I said, they've been bothering me a little bit. So this kind of saves them. So let's just try 3. I'm thinking 3 sets and then probably a drop set, just like on the other back exercise. Let's just try it though. All right, again, this is kind of a running theme today. That was much lighter than I was thinking it was going to be, so let's just fucking go one notch heavier. I'll try another one. If that's still too light, I'll go heavier on the last one again. Oh man. Okay, you know what? I only have one more here, and that was still on the light side for what I'm, going for here. So let's just go one heavier. If this ends up being a little too heavy at this point in the workout, like I said, I'll probably do a drop set so that I kind of make up that lost ground if I do lose any on this next one. Oh. The only bad thing about an exercise like this, whenever you're not locked in place, is that I had so much weight on there. With each rep, it was kind of pulling me closer to the machine and pulling me out of position and just making it awkward and uncomfortable. That's about the only bad thing about doing this. Other than that, I fucking love this exercise. Like I said, it saves that elbow flexion. So if your elbows are bothering you a little bit, you can still get some good back training in doing this. I love it. All right, let's do the drop set. Okay. Yep. That was good shit. That was really freaking good, actually. All right, let's move on. Like I said, one more shoulder exercise. I'll try to figure out what I want to do. I don't know. Anyways, let's just do one more, and then we'll call that a day. All right. I have talked way too much today. I mean, way too much. I've almost to the point where I've lost my pump, which fucking sucks. So I'm gonna have to speed these up, try to get some good sets in here, and try to redeem my pump if I can. I mean, it might not be able to at this point, but yeah, as you can tell, keep it simple here. 3 sets, reverse pec deck. I wasn't going to at first, but I might even do a drop set here for the reasons that I just said. My pump is kind of, I don't know, man. It's not where it should be. So we'll see, though. All right, I think that was a little too light. So let's just go up one like I always do, and we'll try that. All right, that was a little better. I think that was 15 reps. So, yeah, I'll just do one more and maybe do a drop set. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Oh, man. It does not get much better than that for rear delts. Let me tell you. Oh, boy. All right, yeah, that's it. Like I said, pretty good workout. So let's take a few minutes here and then we'll go pose. Okay, I can admit, when I said I was done, I was walking past a shoulder press machine we have here, which typically doesn't go nearly heavy enough for me. But I mean, it was as soon as I got done with the reverse pec deck for rear delts. I was walking past it, and something in me just kind of said, let's just stop right here and do one good set of a shoulder press on this machine, and then we'll call it. I didn't record it, obviously, but I was going super slow on the eccentric and then just exploding up. And it felt fucking awesome, actually. My shoulders are still kind of on fire from it. So, but yeah, man, this workout, again, this pretty much this whole week, except for maybe the exception of Wednesday on my second leg day. Although that workout was still really good. It was just like the last 20 to 30 minutes of it, I was getting a little lightheaded and kind of woozy. Other than that, this whole week has been fucking awesome. I mean, it's been a really good workout week. I really have no complaints. So, um, let's see if I can get this shirt off. It's I think it's an extra large, which is kind of cool that I'm fitting in those size shirts now. But still on my arms, I mean, it is. You guys can tell, it is fucking tight. So let me get this shirt off and we'll do a little posing. Okay, a nice, quick little posing session. I feel good about this workout, honestly. So I've been off work all week, as much as I hate to say it, and it's kind of made me lazy. Obviously, I'm still coming to the gym, but like, I've just been moping around on the couch because, well, I've been off work because my truck is still in the shop. So we only have one vehicle at the moment, so I'm just kind of, like I said, moping around the house until I get the other vehicle, and then I can finally head to the gym. But so yeah, it's kind of made me lazy a little bit, I'll be honest. So I'm kind of just ready to go home and fucking chill, man. Like I always say, get a protein shake in me, get a good nice meal, probably even a couple since it's a Friday, with some cheat snacks too. But yeah, I'm done, man. Let's fucking wrap it up. Be back Sunday. Hit some legs. See you guys then.